Good evening, soccer fans. You are at the George Brendler Field. Today is October 16th, 2012. We have the boys of varsity Northern Soccer League Division II matchup between the Chazy Eagles and the Lake Placid Blue Bombers. The Chazy Eagles are division champs for 2012. And this team right here, the Lake Placid Blue Bombers, they are the closest adversaries, I should say, this season for Chazy. And Nelson Pelton with the ball, trying to do some good things with it. That was a 3-goal game down in Lake Placid last month. And like I mentioned, this is the closest that Chazy has come in any competition this year. So I have to congratulate the Chazy boys and Coach McCullough for a championship in the Northern Soccer League Division II. And Chazy is undefeated on the season, where the Blue Bombers have 4 losses as of now. They have a couple of good skilled players, but Chazy matches up well in that department themselves with the likes of this man here, Mr. Reynolds, and Brandon Lauren, the big goal scorers for Chazy. But they have been scoring by committee a lot of times. Derek Drake in on the action. Poitras getting in, Rogers getting in, Botten scoring one or two. But Chazy has high hopes and expectations for 2012 and the postseason coming up, which will be next week. And Chazy is awarded a corner kick this evening. You are watching viewer-supported network, Hometown Cable. My name is Joe Poisson. I'm the substitute for Calvin Castine. Calvin is videoing a boys soccer game between Northeastern Clinton and Beatmantown this evening, and they call in the replacements. Hopefully I'll do a better job than the NFL officials. If not, well, I don't get paid as much either. So she's it's putting some good pressure here along the Blue Bombers. And Drake with a corner kick for the Eagles. Nice corner kick by Drake and a good head, and Chazy goes right on board right off the bat here. And that is going to be Josh Barrier getting that first goal for Chazy right off the bat. It looks like Drake will get the assist. Chazy busts out to an early 1-0 lead, and we are only just a little more than 2 minutes into this game. They're doing the same thing they did last evening against Elizabethtown. That was an 8-0 blowout. So Chazy here on senior night going out to an early lead against the Lake Placid Blue Bombers. They have a lot of weapons, and Mr. Barrier is one of them. One of the high scorers in the league, and just playing very well as of late. In the last 6 or 7 games, Barrier has really played well in that middle, along with Nathan Reynolds. And Barrier's with the ball now, and he gets it back to Craig Botten, another threat. Craig Botten does a good job getting the ball in on direct kicks and restarts for Chazy. And I will try to commentate and video at the same time. My partner, Joey Trombley, is indisposed at the moment. He said he was going to be here, but he has things he's going to be doing. This is senior night. He will be doing some announcing during that time. Hopefully I will be able to record that for posterity and future reference for these young men. Oops. And another corner kick for the Eagles. Drake is good on these corner kicks. I just cannot film everything, unfortunately. This wall is in the way, but I'm going to try to get this. And another good corner kick by Drake. Well defended by Lake Placid, but not very good enough for Hayden Gay to get a good shot. And Drake chasing it for the Eagles. Drake being challenged. Nice service by Drake and headed out by Lake Placid. And Giroux's going to take a throw in for Chazy. Over to Barrier. Barrier in the middle of the field, going the far side over to Cole Chazy, another senior. 14 seniors on this year's Eagles team. So they're going to be hard pressed to replace some of them, but Chazy normally does, or I should say always does. They don't lose much year to year. And then we have Reynolds in the middle of the field, the senior captain, and he goes wide over to Pelton. Pelton giving chase, being challenged. Well defended. Pelton trying to get by, some razzle dazzle, but no ado. Pelton in the corner. And Lake Placid is trying to decide what to do. And Lake Placid will be over the goal kick here. Early going. Chazy with an early 1-0 lead. Oh, a nice corner kick from Drake to Barrier. And Barrier is going to get called for a foul. Oh, there's a little slip. This field is slick. It is in nice condition. And for October 16th, we've had some inclement weather as of late, some rain and drizzle, and today was a chance for it to dry out a little bit. Last night was much the same. And Chazy gets a goal kick out of that. Must give Mr. Brian Northcross, the athletic director, some credit and kudos for keeping this field in beautiful condition, really, for the weather. There's a spot over here in front of where Trent Blaze, the keeper for the Eagles, is, but unfortunately that's kind of a normal thing here in the Chazy soccer field. The drainage issue has been ongoing since this field was commissioned. I think it was back in 2004 or 2005. So here goes Botten, another senior, the senior sweeper for Chazy, with a restart just inside of the Chazy zone, and he gets a good kick off. And Cortisol comes off his line, and Lake Placid was very fortunate not to have a decent shot. Pelton gets a good piece, trying to service it. Ball kind of bouncing around a little bit. Another senior, Justin Brothers, playing very well this year. And good play by Brothers, back to Pelton, over to Barrier. And on the far side of the field, over to Cole Chazy. This is what the Eagles have been doing very, very well. They seem to be getting better as the season goes on. It's going to be another corner kick. I think this is their third one. Yes, this is their third one here in the early going at the George Brendler Field. We're 32-33 left in the first half. Chazy up 1-0 off an early goal from Barrier. Here's a good chance for the Eagles. Ball bounces around, and if you're Lake Placid, you do not want to see that. Service from Hayden Gay. He had a couple of nice assists last night against Elizabethtown. And he almost had a goal when they just went wide last evening. And Chazy has a fortuitous spot on a restart here, with Brandon Lawrence actually going to be taking this one. And that ball goes over the net. And Lake Placid breathes a sigh of relief.
Good ball, Brandon. Come on, White, come on, let's get one.
And Lake Placid taking their time setting up. Good job by Hayden Gay. Nice ball. Over to Drew. And Drew sees Pelton over here in the near side. If I can follow that ball quick enough. And Drake's down here in the corner. Drake having a very good season this year. His second one on the varsity. He got moved up late last season, and he scored a goal in the Final Four against Alfred Almond. And Chazy's going to be awarded their fourth corner. There's some pretty good sportsmanship between the two players. And Drake will take this corner kick for the Eagles, their fourth one in the early going, so that shows you they're playing very well. Oh my, Brandon Lauren just missed that one. His brother's going over to Reynolds. And losing possession. And the officials this evening are Mr. James Varon and Todd Lambert. No matter what anybody tells you. Nice, quick throw in by Lauren. Finding Drake. If I can find him in the viewer, it'd be nice too, but I get caught ball watching a little bit. Here's Lauren, top of the box. Lauren, you let him loose. He's going to fire one, and that's why he is the leading goal scorer in the division and the Northern Soccer League. Brandon Lauren. Just a nice work by Brandon. Very good work by the senior captain. That makes it 2-0. And we have 29-26 left. So Chazy with two quick goals, making quick work of senior night here at the George Brendler Field. Boys are firing on all cylinders here, the Chazy Eagles. That was a nice goal. And not a bad shot actually by Lake Placid, but it does go wide, and Trent Blaze will recover the ball and place it up for Craig Botten, the senior sweeper. One of the better defenders in the whole area. And Brandon Lauren just scored that last goal, trying to get by a few too many. I think he slipped more than he lost control or was stripped of it. Oh, nice service by Lake Placid. Here's a chance for them. And there is no goal, and the Chazy player is down, but he is up. That is Barrier. They're going to ill afford to lose him. And Barrier is down, so we will have an official timeout. And we'll be back in a moment. We're at 27:45 left here in the first half. Chazy up 2-0, and a couple of nice goals. Brandon Lauren scoring that second one, and Barrier scoring the first one. Oh, and look who shows up, Chazy's own Ted Baxter. I can actually only do one thing now, and I will hand over the microphone and all public addressing systems to Joey Trombley. Joey, you're watching video now.
Yeah, Joe, I thought you were getting a little I knew you were getting a little nervous there.
Not really. I just do the best you can. That's all you can do.
We're having some laughs over there on your behalf.
Oh, I'm sure. It's nature of the beast.
It is pretty impressive what the boys have done here early on.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, in Lake Placid, I think you were down there for that game, a smaller field. The boys...
And the grass isn't as high here.
Well, I mean, it's just... The boys play a controlled game, and in a smaller field, it kind of takes away from that. And you're at the George Brendler Field, and it is senior night. I don't know if you had mentioned that yet.
Yes, I have several times.
Okay.
So, and you will be doing the halftime announcements?
I will be.
I have solicited Galen to come up here and video it because I have a son who's a senior, so I have to go down and take part in the festivities.
Mrs. Rosemary Souza Botten asked me to step up and to announce, and I'd be more than happy to do it.
I'm very glad that you are. It's very nice of you to do that, Joey. You're always like that, though. I mean, you've always stepped up. You're You're one of those person. You know, you've coached youth soccer. You've coached softball, baseball. You know, you've school board member. You're just extremely versatile.
Ooh, nice save there.
If I was more versatile, you know, I would have caught that right there.
But you see, I mean, you were handling the camera and talking at the same time. I thought you were Calvin when I first came up. Well, you were set up just like the way Calvin does it. But it is hard to do both at one time, isn't it?
It's rather impossible if you don't know what you're doing.
I mean, you can't look at the rosters and see.
No, not the. Unfortunately, no, I cannot look at the opposing team, which today is Lake Placid. I can't do it all, but.
And Lake Placid played Chazy tough down in Lake Placid. It was 0-0 at the half.
They did. Yes, they did. And they were happy for that, you know, keeping Chazy at 3-0, and tonight I think is going to be a little bit different story. Not that Lake Placid is bad. They're not a bad team. Trent Blaze coming off his line right there. You know, it's interesting to see what Coach McCullough has done to you. Is Trent playing goalkeeper sometimes in Bissonnette?
Right.
So it's good to give Trent some reps out there, because he will more than likely be the keeper next year.
Well, Joe, this is the last week of the season. They go to playoffs next week.
The regular season, yeah. Do you know what the dates are? Because
yeah, kind of. It's the week of the 26th is when they do the quarterfinals. I do know that the sectional championship games are on the 3rd of November, and those are at Plattsburgh High School. And Coach McCullough said they would be, and they got a player down here, and he took a shot right into the gut, and that would be Tyler Willis. So they've stopped the clock here.
And we're going to stop this too, so we'll be back in a second. Oh,
and no, they're doing that over again.
Yeah, they're going to have to do that one over again.
But so what Coach McCullough said was on the 3rd, if the teams make it to the sectional championship, and of course in playoffs anything can happen, but the sectional championships will be played at 5 and 7 for boys and girls. Section D only.
Girls are playing first. Boys playing first.
That I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm not sure.
If he breaks that, we'll have to send the bill off.
Yeah, well, that's not good. It didn't break, fortunately for them. There's it'd be a goal kick. So it will be 5 and 7. Then that's on the 3rd. If the teams make it there, and if they get past that, the regional championship games are down in Potsdam, or out toward Potsdam out west on the 10th. And then, of course, Saturday. And then the Final Four is Saturday, Sunday. Girls would be in Cortland, and the boys would be at Middletown again. So we're going way ahead of schedule here, because there's a long way to go.
Yes.
And we know come playoff time, it doesn't matter what your record was during the regular season, whether you won the division or not.
Out the door.
You know, ask Willsboro that last year, right? They won the division, but they couldn't carry it through to the sectional championships. And so it means nothing. I mean, it's nice that
it's a whole new season.
It's exactly a new season. And it's good because this coming Saturday, the committee is getting together to seat everybody. Yeah, there's Lauren and
ball by Pelton.
That second goal was just impressive.
First
by
one was
Lauren.
nice too.
Well, you know,
you hear him ball, but no call.
And the thing is, you probably saw in the paper today, Lauren is the leading point getter for goals and assists.
Yeah.
In the section or the area.
The area. Yeah. Number 2 is our buddy Kyle McCarthy.
Carl McCarthy up at Northeastern, and they got a big game tonight. They're playing Beatman Town. It's senior night at Northeastern.
Yes, it is.
And a huge game. Just 8 miles north of us right now is Northeastern and Beatman Town. So that'll be interesting to see what happens there.
Come on, White, let's go.
And then the second half, Joe, you're back to your ways, the way you started the game.
And
unless you get somebody up here, unless you get Sean up here.
That would be nice, actually.
Yeah, you should talk to him.
If I can get a hold of Sean, yeah. Actually,
Sean's got a senior, right?
Yes, he does. Nolan.
So he'll be down there with you.
Good.
So yeah, we get Sean back up here to do the second half.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'll see him during the halftime festivities.
Well, I was on my way here, and then the aroma of the Mickey fries kind of captured me, and I said, Joe can wait.
Yes, I can.
So we got a corner kick coming here, Joe. And
how many corner kicks is that now?
Well, this will be the 5th one. It's 5-0. Shots favor the Eagles 4-1. And on the scoreboard, it's 2-0 Chazy. It is the 16th of October, and it's probably the coolest night we've had in a while.
Yes, it is.
No wind, thank God.
There is a slight breeze. Well, there was.
There was. There's a nice feed into the box. Dangerous. And nice play that goes off to Pelton here to the near sideline. Now he'll feed it.
You can tell it's not Calvin, didn't you? Yeah. It's kind of,
well,
very amateurish. Amateur.
Yeah, but Joe, you never shy down from a challenge.
You have to start somewhere.
No, Calvin will be impressed. You never shy down from a challenge.
Well, you know, Calvin loves free help.
And you too, you step up to the challenge.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, but you know, you say it's free help, but you two are. You give. Well, there it is. You two are giving back to the North Country, preserving these memories, making memories as we stand here, Joe.
Verbal memories.
Verbal memories. You know.
People just turn down the volume, they'd be better off more than likely. But
Calvin would be so proud of you right now.
Oh, there was a headbutt. Reynolds got away with the one.
Pelton goes up.
He's good in the air.
And what I wanted to tell you, I didn't realize this, Joe.
Oh, we're going to have Mr. Varon does not like what he saw somewhere along the line. He's going to explain to the coach. Okay, we're going to have a restart here.
And there it was. There was a restart.
Mr. Varon explaining things to
the coach. Coach Stewart. Is it Hemsley? Is that the coach at the bottom you wrote down?
Could be.
Okay.
I think it is.
Looks good. Oh, look at that
nice
feed to Drake.
Nice shot by Drake.
Oh, what a shot by Drake.
Holy cow.
What a feed by Pelton at 20:06.
Is that Pelton that fed that to him?
I think it was Pelton that fed it.
Oh, yeah. I'm making short work of this.
Who got the assist? Nathan. No, it was from Reynolds. Reynolds got the assist.
Okay.
I thought it was Pelton, but it was Nathan Reynolds. And the boys are coming out making a statement here tonight, Joe.
They made one last night, Joey.
Yeah, well, you covered that game.
Wow. That was...
I missed that first 7-0 against E-Town, their arch rival. In the first half.
Yeah, they called the dogs off quite a bit in the second half. I mean...
Well, what I wanted to tell you before all that excitement was, and I didn't realize this, there's 14 seniors on this varsity team.
Yes, there is.
So there's quite a few spots to be filled next year.
And they'll fill them.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
No, there's no excuses. There's no...
No, but I'm just saying.
It is hard to fill 14 seniors. Normally at a small school, you lose 14 seniors, you're in dire straits the next year. But Chazy, they just keep continuing to have players that can step up. They have some nice ones coming up.
A little confusion for the players down there. I thought it was pretty obvious up here that it was a foul on the
And here comes Craig Botten. I like Craig's services here.
Yeah.
Try to get a nice job. Panoramic view. Beautiful. Here we go. And well defended by Lake Placid.
Go ahead, Noah. Go ahead, Noah.
And we got Rogers with the throw-in.
Yeah, can't really film too much there.
Oh, look at that. Sent right across by Reynolds. Nice play, pushing it back. Is that Poitras pushing it back?
Yeah, he and Rogers just came in.
Nice job. Oh, there it is. Offside.
Yes.
I thought Rogers was looking for that.
Yeah, but
he must have pulled him off.
Just a step.
Yeah, pulled him off. Nice play.
How much time do we have left, Joey?
18:03, Joe. Left in the first half. It's 3-0 the Eagles over the Blue Bombers. We were up in Lake Placid last night for the girls' game, and that's why I wasn't here for the E-Town game.
Exciting match.
Well, it was, but the weather, it was like 20 degrees warmer up in Lake Placid. It was really a nice night to watch a game, and the wind has
good job by Drake right there. That was a really nice job. Really, he didn't get rattled. He's just a young player that plays way above his age, everything. He's good.
Done that this year, that's for sure. Nice head out by the defense by the Bombers, but Botten hustles back. And that was number 13, Mike Morrison, had that nice header for Lake Placid. And Giroux gets it up over to Rogers. Rogers goes all the way back over to Botten. They're going to reset.
That's a really nice ball.
Sure, time to reset.
Yes.
Go all the way across over to, is that Gabe?
No, that's Cole.
Cole Chaski's out there, okay. Senior Cole Chazy.
Hayden comes out when David goes in, and Nelson, that's a nice ball.
There it is.
Rogers has good speed.
Yeah, but the goalie does a nice job coming off the line. And Joe, the goalie is...
Cortizal right on top.
Oh, there is Chris Cordizio.
Sure.
Is it Cordial? Yeah. Okay. All right, well, we had a nice young man down below. Dylan Aldridge ready to check into the game, and he gave us the correct pronunciation of Cordial.
Sure.
Okay, we're going to go with that.
Good job.
All right, it was 16-23.
Lord, putting on the afterburners.
No.
Fun to watch.
Oh, he is. He's strong, fast.
Oh,
nice push through. Yep. Oh, look at this.
Ball.
Oh.
Man.
And Chris Cordio comes right off the line.
They do get. Sometimes I still watch the ball.
Well, Joe, you are. There's times that you are definitely a fan up here. There's no doubt about it. But there's nothing wrong with that.
I am a neophyte on the.
You bleed Chazy green. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but that's okay.
Let's not pull any punches on that. You're right.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I try to be a little more professional than you, but you know.
You try to.
The key word was try.
Right here.
The key word was try.
Right there.
But so Lake Placid trying to get something going here. They're trailing 3-0 here in the first half, and like we said earlier, they played Chazy tough down in Lake Placid for the first half, and Chazy got 3 goals in the second half to win that game. So Placid looking to try to score their first goal of the year against Chazy, and right now the defense for Chazy is controlling the ball, and it's Rogers working his way into Placid territory, and it goes off of Mr. Thompson, Zoni Thompson. And Drake takes the throw in here from Rogers. Drake trying to push his way in, gets it just outside the 18.
Chance here for Barrier.
Barrier rips another shot. And nice save by Corgio.
Good shot.
It was a great shot. With 14:49 to go.
Barrier blasted one up in Lake Placid like that from distance, and I mean that was. He blasted that to get a goal.
Nice play by Poitras, sending it back to the defense. And over there for Chazy, and it's Trevor Knapp knocking the ball to midfield. But over there is Barrier. He sends it back over to Botten. Botten comes all the way over to Giroux. Giroux sending it over to Reynolds. Reynolds has it knocked away. Now it's picked up by the Blue Bombers. And it was Meister. Andrew Meister sends it up in, and Botten comes over, and well, you just do feel comfortable with Botten out there, Joe. I've said that every time I call the game.
Him and he and Justin Brothers just
they just control it.
Very, very solid.
There's a shot, and it'll go wide. But the good speed of Botten over there to get on that.
His positioning is phenomenal. That's what it is. This is positioning, and what he does, his second decisions with the ball is just great, and Justin Brothers is the same way.
I mean, their decision, I'd say they make the correct decision 99% of the time.
Yes, they do. And, well, you really can't make a lot of mistakes on defense. So
no, you don't want that.
It's great to have those two back there. Right I love it.
The defense is the goalie's best friend.
Yeah.
They want to keep it. They want to keep it that way.
Tonight's keeper is for Chazy is Trent Blaze.
Trent Blaze, yes.
Kyle Bissonette gets the
night off.
Call between them. Yeah, he had a couple of great games against Willsboro, a couple of shutouts.
Yeah. Ooh. Ouch. Hopefully he's all right.
And they're going to stop the clock.
And Rogers going to get a yellow card on that one. And Ryan Meyer will take the kick. It was a yellow card on Rogers. He threw him into the bench. I don't think he did it on purpose, but
I don't either. But I think it
was a proper call.
Well, I think it's probably going to be the last you might see of Nolan tonight. You know, it's kind of sad on senior night because you get 2 yellows, you get a red, you don't play the next game, and
right, he can't afford to lose.
No. I mean, I let's face it. No disrespect to their next opponent, which is Westport, but I don't know if Coach McAuliffe is going to take a chance of leaving him out for basically you can't do it. And normally you don't.
Yeah, well, we'll find out.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see if.
Then again, it isn't really.
If your prediction.
Then again, it really isn't playoff time.
Not yet.
So it's.
And no disrespect to Westport, you're going down to the Dudley Field. Anytime you go to somebody else's field, anything can happen.
Yeah, you can say that, but I don't think Westport really is going to stand a whole lot of chance unless the Chazy has an accident on the way down.
That's why you're the commentator, Joe.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I'm the play-by-play guy.
Yeah, okay.
I'll be politically correct.
I just don't. I don't see Westport carrying a whole lot of weight against Chazy this year. In the past, they have. In the past, they've won Section 7 championships back in the 70s. They have had some really good teams.
Yeah, they did.
And Barrier's coming off the field. No. Yeah, he is. Barrier's off the field, and they're going to be...
Alec Lapierre.
Yeah, Alec Lapierre's going in for Giroux. And we have Kyle Bissonette going out in the middle of the field. Kyle has some nice foot skills.
Yeah, well, he's athletic.
He's not bad. Yes, he is. Coming in, no keeper experience per se in soccer, and he's having a very fine season.
Yeah, and like you say, Coach McCullough has done a good job mixing Trent and Bissonette together.
That's a nice ball.
Yeah, it's a very nice ball.
And Trent Blaze did come up with that.
Yeah, it's always dangerous when it drops in the box like that.
Don't want to let it land. That's a mantra that's drilled into these young men.
We have 11:29 here left in the first half, Joe, and it's a game pretty much dominated by the Eagles here on senior night at the George Brendler Field.
Yes, it is.
And there'll be halftime.
Here's the senior right here.
Yeah, Bissonette sending it up. There's Pelton. Some good speed.
That's all right. You can see Bissonette trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
A little bit too much weight, but he's Coach McCullough put him in the middle of the field. He didn't put him on the out or up front or anything. He put him in the middle of the field because of his ball handling skills. Good ball. Nice ball by Pelton.
Well, one thing I noticed...
Do you want to do play-by-play, or do I have to do that too?
Well, Joe, you have to remember this isn't radio. We can talk about other things. They can see the game. When it gets exciting, we'll go to play-by-play.
But if you're...
What I was going to comment on is that you can tell how tough it is to do the... well, here we are now. Is to do the camera, because Calvin's just a pro at it, and I know you're struggling right now.
Oh, yeah. Yes, I am. But it's a happy struggle.
It is a happy struggle, yes. You're in a happy place right now, Joe.
Hey, why not?
We're up in the booth. It's not a bad deal. All right, here's a throw in here for the Eagles, and it will be Lauren. And actually, it was a foul on the Blue Bombers, so it's I'm thinking a direct kick here for the Eagles. And Lauren chips up a nice one. Ball headed in, and Reynolds was pushed off the ball and to the open space. Coming over is Chazy. Chazy takes it off of number 18, Aldridge.
Wasn't he the nice young man that told us the keeper's name?
Yep, Cordio. Yep. He looked up and he smiled at us.
Yeah, they can't hear us up here. Oh, wow.
Oh, Lauren wanted to pickpocket that one.
He did.
But number 2's there for the Blue Bombers. And Botten will send it back into Blue Bomber territory. Goes off for the head of Barney. And now picked up by Pelton. Pelton does a nice job. Oh, a little miscommunication there. Picked up by the Blue Bombers. And that's number 7, Meister. Yeah, they can get a shot off. There's a shot. Nice shot by number 16, Shane McNierney. It's a nice opportunity for the Blue Bombers, but it was Trent Blaze coming up with the save.
Lake Placid starting putting a little bit together here. Then.
Yeah, they are. They're playing hard. I mean, they aren't looking at the scoreboard. They're playing hard. And Barrier's checking back into the game. Bissonette will come out of the game. And Barrier, nice job getting over to Drake. Drake trying to get it over to Pelton, but too far ahead. So we have 8:25 to go here left in the first half before we start the halftime festivities for the seniors. on senior night here at the George Brendler Field.
How long the festivities are going to last, Jeff? We'll see if you have enough.
Well, there's 14
I know.
kids, so we'll see. I'd say what, no more than 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, you are doing it, so it can go as fast or as slow as you want.
Pretty much.
That's a good rip by Lauren.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
That was a good rip.
And Corgio, it just dove on him, and he's not happy with himself.
No.
And Lauren now gives him a 4-0 lead.
That is his second goal of the game.
And number 12,
it's Reynolds.
Reynolds gets the assist again, his second one. Okay, we have 7:57 to go. Chazy up 4-0 here in the first half. On a Lauren goal, he gets to number 4. He has 2 goals so far. Again, showing why he's the leading scorer in the section, but his former teammate, Kyle McCarthy from Northeastern, is number 2, and I'm sure Kyle McCarthy will like nothing more and get a couple goals tonight down against Beatmantown on their senior night.
He'd like to get the win, you know that, you know.
Oh, yeah, of course they would. And that's going to be a good game.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And Lauren goes wide, and, so the boys... this is their last home game. Obviously, that's why it's senior night tonight for a regular season.
Yeah.
Now, come playoffs, they'll get a quarterfinal game and a semifinal game here if they keep winning.
Yes.
And then it's off to the Plattsburgh High School campus
if they win. Yeah.
If they keep winning. That's where it would be. So the seniors really have potentially 2 more games here on this field.
Yes.
Potentially. And here.
Nice shot by Lauren. That's a good rip, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice ball.
Barrier called offside. But Barron was there.
Yes, he was.
So he had the line.
It's a quick out. That's a good play.
Yeah, it is.
Placid try to catch Chazy. Yeah, you got to give them credit. They're still playing hard.
Yeah, they are. And you got a fairly decent crowd here tonight for this game.
Actually, it is a nice crowd this evening for senior night. And a lot of the young ladies will be, I think that's how they do it, right? They give them flowers or something?
There's flowers. The parents you're called out to your son or your son.
Where? Explain how this is going to work.
Well, the parents will be going down to the far corner to the left here, next to the snack shack. And the players will be called out to the field, and the parents I'll call everybody out.
Okay.
It'll be nice.
You going to pronounce my name correctly?
Joe the Fish, P-H-I-S-H.
That'll work.
Poisson. Joe the Fish, Poisson. The only thing is, these halftime festivities cut into my time of eating your mother's cookies there at halftime.
You get a cookie?
I was told 2.
2 cookies tonight.
Oh yeah, it's on film, so
yeah.
Your mom will know that I know that you know.
Darn. It's too bad.
Well, the ball's at midfield. Nice play by Thompson. And he tried to get it over to, must be, I'm assuming, Brothers. And it is Drake has it knocked away by number 11, Barney. And Alec Lapierre getting it over to Reynolds. Over to Lauren. Back to Reynolds.
I was ball watching a little bit. Sorry, fans.
Yeah, Joe's a fan here. He's forgetting he's on the camera.
I do get caught up. I was told I need to get more close-ups.
And if you're getting dizzy watching this, just close your eyes and listen to the audio here, and I'll try to paint a picture for you now if you're on radio. Joe is going to get me to my radio voice here if he keeps this up.
Bissonette. Checking in for the Eagles, Nelson Pelton coming off.
Stick to the camera, Joe. Stick to the camera. Ball's at midfield. Stepping up is Reynolds. A long chip up. Here comes Lauren. Here's the speed of Lauren. He wants to get a hat trick before halftime.
Oh,
and it deflects off the defense. Should be a corner kick.
It should be. Bissonette was waiting right there, too.
And those defensive players, that ball's got a sting when Lauren rips it like that, when it deflects off him. I mean, I feel a deep bruise coming on right now, just on that last hit. There's the corner kick. And Botton's not happy with that little chip, but it'll be a goal kick here with 3:54 to go. The Eagles with a 4-0 lead here at senior night at the George Brendler Field on the 16th of October. And did you mention the officials at all, Joe?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so we got
Todd Ramber and James Averin. You know, we haven't done tonight, though, is doing an appeal for the preservation of the hometown memories. Yes, we have. You know, I mean, this is you know, Calvin's been doing this since 1983, and he has thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of not just sporting contests, but public interests that Calvin has recorded for history, and you can make donations to Hometown Cable and 1477 Ridge Road and 12910. 12919. Okay.
And how
I get that mixed up. Hold on, I'm trying to video this at the same time here, Jay.
You want me to take it over, or?
No, go ahead. You can go on Plattsburgh.com. It'll take you right to Hometown Cable. You can go on HometownCableNetwork.com, and you can pay through PayPal, and any donation is accepted. And like I said, you know, Calvin has been doing this and having people like us occasionally going around and, you know, being the substitutes, and hopefully we're better than the NFL officials' replacements. But
well, I've heard people say, is that the replacement announcers up there?
that's exactly what we.
That's okay. I'm okay with that.
Sure.
I'm okay with that, Joe.
But you know, I mean, Calvin is spends a lot of time recording all kinds of business. Joe, you've been helping him out. You know, you want to mention your thing?
Well, we did Talking Business today. We had a very colorful interview with Rolla Parker from Parker Chevrolet, and people will enjoy that one. So I try to get with Calvin once a week. Sometimes every 2 weeks we go for about an hour, and we pick a local business to highlight. And it's to talk business and to promote their business and keep the business local.
That's what it's called, Talking Business?
It's called Talking Business, yeah.
Good. Yeah, I've watched a few of those myself. You guys do a good job. You do a really nice job.
It's the folks, we get positive feedback on it. And, you know, when you can learn more about the person, you know, behind the operation and what they're about and what they have to offer, you know, it's good because, you know, we talked about it today, how, you know, they keep money in the local area, and it's for the kids. You support this, you support that, you support a church function when they do their dinners. And,
yeah.
And, you know, but it can only happen if local business is supported.
Yes.
And so, you know, and you do the best you can. I mean,
yeah, you know, I mean, there's the businesses in Chazy have always been very supportive.
Oh,
you know, I mean, it's just, it is amazing that a small community like Chazy, it's, you know, the pool of businesses is limited, and they are very, very generous.
Yes, they are.
The businesses in town, they support the kids, and they support a lot of events. They don't just support sports, they support Chazy Music Theater, which Calvin records, and just a whole bunch of things.
It's a wonderful thing that Calvin does, and it's a joy that you and I are a part of it, Joe.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun doing it.
Oh, yeah, we do. I've had a blast. I always do. That's a nice service.
Nice service.
Oh, Reynolds try to first time it.
So there's Lauren. He's got some help back of him, but he pushes it over to
Let's see
Brother.
Justin Brothers pop one in here.
Well, he's got 14 seconds here.
10 seconds.
Nice move by the
And
pair.
now it's 10. Alec Lapierre trying to get it up. And the first half has come to an end. Chazy leading Lake Placid 4-0.
For the side of the goalpost here to your right. And I will be announcing the players and their parents. And the first player I'd like to announce would be number 22, Jacob Kennedy. And his parents are Mary Beth Schraders and Chris Kennedy.
Where's that magic?
I'd like to call number 20, Joe Bouye. His parents, Valerie Rivera and Tim Bouye. Number 7, Justin Roy, and his dad, Paul Roy. Number 28, Richard Pilon. His parents, Tina and Richard Pilon. Kyle Bissonette and his parents, Brenda and Sam Bissonette.
It's been non-existent, okay? The ball hasn't come out there, so you know what, you're going to have to come back in.
Number 1, David Poitras, and his father, George Poitras, Lee and Joe Poisson. Leah.
Did a great job when he came out here. Casey wasn't getting a lot of backup.
Number 8, Nolan Rogers, his parents, Kim and Sean Rogers. Number 14, Justin Brothers, his parents, Lisa and Mark Brothers. Number 17, Brett Giroux, his parents, Barb and Craig Giroux. Number 19, Cole Chazy, his parents, Amy Chazy and Jim Chazy. Number 10, Nelson Pelton, his parents, Dana Gunn and Bill Pelton. Number 9, Craig Botten, his parents, Rosemary and Tom Botten. Number 24, Captain Brandon Lauren, his parents, Lynn Lauren and Jeff Lauren. Number 12, Captain Nathan Reynolds, and his parents, Gail and Greg Reynolds. Let's give a big round of applause for our seniors.
Good evening, and welcome to the George Brendler Soccer Field. My name is Karen Pepper, President of the Chazy Athletic Association, and I approve this message. I would like to draw your attention to the new banner now hanging on the press box. Tonight we are presenting this banner to honor our girls and boys New York State Class D soccer champions. The Chazy Athletic Association is dedicating this new banner in memory of James Chazy. As we all know, Jim was an avid Chazy sports fan who recently passed away after struggling with a brain aneurysm. We would like to thank the Chazy family for thinking of the Chazy Athletic Association as a beneficiary of donations made in Jim's memory. This banner is to recognize and to congratulate our girls and boys soccer state championship teams. We wish them luck this year and in the years to come. I would now like to introduce Mr. Tom Chazy, Jim's brother.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to keep this short and sweet, just like Jimmy would like, sort of just peachy. And I'm sure you all heard him say that over the years. After Jimmy's passing, everybody we ran into had one common denominator describing Jimmy, his sense of humor, and how he made people laugh. I'm glad he touched as many people as he did in his short time with us. So on behalf of the Chazy family, Cole Patrick, his son who plays here, his son Chase, and the rest of us, thank you very much for dedicating this banner to all the Chazy champions. Thanks.
Well said.
And we're back with the second half action of the Lake Placid and Chazy at the George Brendler Field, October 16th, 2012. My name is Joe Poissant. It's senior night here, and I have to thank Galen Trombley for videoing the festivities of senior night at the George Brendler Field. And he probably did a heck of a lot better job than I'm doing right now, but it is nice to see the seniors get a little recognition here. And Chazy has a comfortable 4-0 lead. We have a pretty early couple of really nice goals, actually. Brandon Lauren with 2 and Barrier with that header in the beginning, and I forget who got the other one, but I've been able to write them down. And Lauren, the speeds are showing what he has. Top scorer in the region. Oh, nice move by Lauren, trying to get by the defense, and it will be corner kick, quick corner kick for Chazy. And Coach McCullough has to like what he sees out of his Eagles this evening. I know everybody else does. A nice crowd across the way for senior night. The last home league game. Oh, wow. They are going to stop that, and that is going to be a penalty shot, and maybe going to have to be a card. Mr. Varon is going to go out and explain something either verbally or with some color. We're going to find out who he's going to go after, but they're going to be awarded a penalty shot. Brandon Lauren was taken down rather abruptly, and Brandon will take the penalty shot here in this early going of the second half. Unfortunately, sometimes games that get out of hand like this, they deteriorate rapidly into the realm of unnecessary roughness. And these officials will keep it in check. I know Mr. Lambert and Mr. Varon will be watching closely. Here goes Brandon here lining up for the corner kick. And he blasts it, making it 5-0 on a senior night. Brandon with 3 goals this evening. Good work. Hey, we're back at action here. The kickoff, Brandon Lauren penalty kick. He was taken down pretty hard in the box. And ball out of bounds, going to be a Chazy throw-in near side. And Nolan Rogers is not on the field right now. Nolan has got a yellow card. I'm still waiting to see if Coach McCullough is going to put him back into this game, knowing they have 1 league game left. That really doesn't mean a lot, except for keeping the undefeated season against Westport Thursday. Chazy has yet to be scored on here in the last few games. Willsboro, Elizabethtown, and now Lake Placid, they're going to try to get on the board against the Eagles. Good defense by the Eagles. Kicking it out up to Lauren again. Lauren putting on the afterburners. Looking long for Pelton, but a little too long. This could be a blue bomber thrown on the far side. Coach McCullough will still coach, even though they have a 5-0 lead. He still going to keep coaching. There's going to be a foul against Chazy. Pretty advantageous spot for Lake Placid here in the early going of this second half. Chazy up 5-0. Brandon Lauren scoring 3 goals, 1 on a penalty kick, about 1 minute and 28 seconds into this second half. And Joey Trombley, I do appreciate his services for part of the first half. He has another engagement this evening. Well, that's not a bad try, but lands on top of the net. She's going to get a goal kick. And the senior, Botten. Not a bad clear by Barrier, because this man here, Lauren, gives chase and wisely kicked out of bounds, because Lauren will pick your pocket. That's a nice ball. Another nice ball by Pelton. Or Lauren ends up on the foot of Barrier. Barrier trying to go long, goes off the back of Pelton. And Lauren comes up with it. Similarly, Lauren's on every place. And that was a good defensive stop by Lake Placid, showing a little bit of chutzpah still. And Chazy. Oh, good lineup right here for Barry on top of the box. He's surrounded by Blue Bombers, and he stopped that attack. Lake Placid still playing hard. And Kyle Bissonette, number 11, is ready to check in as soon as Chazy gets a throw in or some other spot. And Mr. Varon is going to stop the clock here. It looks like we may have some blood again. There's a couple Chazy players that have been bloody. Nathan Reynolds coming off. So the game is a physical one at times. Barrier went out with a little bit of blood showing, and now Nathan Reynolds. And in the middle of the field for the goes Kyle Bissonette. Good ball by Bissonette, nice turn. Oh, Bissonette taken down from behind. There wasn't anything egregious or malicious. It was just kind of mixed up in the feet, but good spot here for Chazy. He's going to take a quick one, Lauren, and wow, that one just misses. Good choice by Lauren, actually. Had everybody turned around. So, wise shot, but it did not go in the net. He just missed. Brandon Lauren on senior night with 3 goals. Playing very well, the Eagles. They're firing on all cylinders, 5-0. Chazy or Lake Placid. We have 32-22 left here in the second half. Oh, Brandon trying a little stutter step and quick throw in for Chazy. Barrier over across the field over to Brett Giroux, another senior. And that's a good shot. Is that Rogers? That is Rogers, I think, on the other side. It looks like his run. Yes, it is. So Coach McAuliffe taking a chance putting Rogers in with his senior night yellow card. That's what we're going to have to call that. We're going to have to tease him a little bit. And that's actually a pretty nice kick for Rogers. Nice land. Come on, Justin, put one in. See Justin Brothers bang on the senior defender. Botten trying to get a little something going and keep it going. And Bissonette. Ball goes on the foot of Pelton. And Pelton takes a shot, but it does go wide. And Coach McCullough has placed all his seniors, except for Trent Blaze, the goalkeeper, on the field. Well, looks like barriers out there too. I have to apologize for that. But I do have my glasses on, so there's no excuse. Nice move by Rogers. Couple more seniors ready to check in. Justin Roy, number 7. Number 20, Joey Bouye. Number 28, Richard Pilon. And number 22, Jacob Kennedy. Momentarily. Oh, that's a nice service by Rogers, but it's just a little too much weight. And substitutions are going in. And there's a player down on the field for Lake Placid at the moment, but we'll have be back in a moment. And we're back at action. There was a player down for Lake Placid, and we do hope he's okay. Looked like he was injured. Not too severe, but you never really know until you get it checked out. Hopefully he can be back and play a bit. There goes Richard Pilon. Everybody's rooting for Richard to get a goal, including myself. Everybody for Chazy wants to see Richard get a goal. Richard he's a senior also and has not scored a varsity goal as of yet, so I think you're going to see the players trying to feed him. Yeah, likes of Brandon Lauren up there. He can thread a needle. And nice cut by Bissonette. I like Bissonette out there. Oh, nice move. Here goes Richard. Oh, man. Nice defensive play. And giving everybody something to cheer about. Justin Roy matching up well on the far side. Comes up with the ball. Good play by Justin Roy. Over to Nolan Rogers in the middle. Back to Roy on the far side. There's Jacob Kennedy's kind of booting it up, but Bissonette comes up with it and loses it momentarily, and Justin Brothers kicks it. Joey Bouye doing a good job controlling that, and they're going to call a blue throw-in on the near side deep in Lake Placid territory. Oh, nice move right there by Lauren. Man, he's got some moves, that young man. Lake Placid back on the attack. And Justin Roy doing a good job over there. Some good ball movement by Lake Placid, but better defense by Chazy because they get possession back with Richard. Pilon in the middle of the field, coming wide. Nice ball by Pilon. And Joey Bouye. Brandon Lauren cheering on Bouye, telling him to go at him, go at him. So that's nice of the senior captain to help out his player verbally. There you go. I think if Richard scores, this place is going to go wild. We'd love to see Richard get one. And Lake Placid coming right back on Chazy, and Botten like a rock back there. Big old steady rock with good moves. Good second decisions because Chazy's coming right back at him. Oh, nice feed to Chazy. Richard was not looking. Richard Pilon was not looking because Lauren threaded the needle and you had one to beat and he was in, but Richard, you better be having your head picked up when Brandon Lauren's around. He can feed the ball halfway across Chazy to you. A lot of fun. And no call, but Rogers did kind of go into him, but everybody root for Richard. A well-liked young man on the Chazy Eagles team. You know, it just goes to show you don't have to be the superstar to be a good teammate and a well-liked player. You know, Frankie Garrow, who the Chazy tournament is named after, just a fine young man. He was not a starter or a great player, but he was just a great young man. And it's it shows. They're doing a chant for Richard over there, and Brandon. If Richard just get a little wider, Brandon would feed him the ball. We got a couple of substitutions going in here. Number 17, Giroux, going back into the game. 28, Alec Lapierre. Number 3, Zach Brothers, going in. Zach Brothers had a great assist last night against Elizabethtown. He was knocked down on top of the box, and he got up cat-like and got the ball up to Lauren for a beautiful goal. So glad to see the young man getting a good assist like that. And fine young player, and he's going to be one of the ones out here on this field next year on a regular basis, believe me. Very good ball skills, and he's another nice young man. Good job by Bouye. And we also, during halftime, we had the dedication of the championship banners for the boys and the girls New York State championships that they've had from the Chazy Athletic Association, and it was donated by James Chazy, the dad of Cole Chazy, the number 19 defender player. And it was James suddenly passed away this past summer, at the beginning of the summer, and it's a shame to lose such a very nice man, and he would be very proud of Cole, as we all are. It was very nice of Jim to donate that. And his brother Tom Chazy spoke some short words, as Jim would have liked it, but it was just a very nice gesture on the Chazys to do that. And here's Lake Placid short corner. Chazy kind of got caught ball watching there a little bit. Lake Placid putting some pressure on the Eagles. And yeah, number 18 was taken down hard by Brandon Lauren. Nothing malicious about her, excuse me, number 11, but I said hopefully this game doesn't deteriorate into something we would rather it not. We'll find the nothing score. Sometimes these games can do that. They are young men, and sometimes they get a little over exuberant. Good move by Justin Roy on the far side. And Justin Brothers taking a well-deserved rest. Cole Chazy coming off on senior night. Just a good job by these young men, Justin Brothers and Brandon Lauren, another senior coming off. So we've had a wonderful time in a varsity senior year in Bissonnette taken down. And we'll call that foul. Pretty good spot actually for Chazy. Botten. He's the last starter left on the field besides Trent Blaze. Actually, I see Giroux out there in an unfamiliar spot playing left midfield. So, and Botten is pretty good on these. He can deliver. And that is another nice one. No skip on or anything. And Zach Brothers getting some moments here. Good play by Brothers, and Brothers is going to take the corner kick. We have 21 minutes left in the second half. Chazy up 5-0 versus Lake Placid, October 16th, 2012 at the George Brendler Field. And Zach Brothers with the corner kick, and a nice one. And Botten, actually that's Rogers on the top of the box. Sorry, Nolan. And unfortunately, Nolan's parents could not be here for senior night because Sean and Kim are at every event and game, but they are down in Florida and a little, actually I'm sure quite a bit warmer weather than what we're facing up here this evening. It's pretty cool tonight. It's a very cool day for October 16th, so his aunt was here to support him, and which was very nice of her to show up and get a photograph taken. And Rosemary Botten, I must thank her for organizing a lot of that. It's for t-shirts for the boys and getting the photographs taken. It was very nice of Rosemary. She's always been proactive when it comes to the kids, and nice to see. In Bissonnette, and they are going to stop this, and there's going to be some more color coming out. And like I said, I hope this game doesn't deteriorate, but sometimes it can. It might have been a little payback. I think that's number 18. I think he was the one that was taken out by Rogers earlier in Rogers' yellow card, so who knows? It's been a few cards thrown here this evening. And we got Botten here for the inside the Lake Placid territory. Oh, Botten with a nice boot. And they're going to call offsides. Mr. Varon right on the line. And Lake Placid with a short kick. That was kind of a lack of razzle-dazzle, but that's what it is. And Chazy with a quick throw-in. Good job, really nice job by Justin Roy. Over here to Alec Lapierre. Lapierre still after the ball. Yeah, I like that. Good move by the junior. And going wide to find Justin Roy, and he does. And Roy makes another nice pass. Looks like to Rogers. Oh, nice feed to Rogers. Oh, Rogers trying to find Pilon, and the crowd goes semi-wild again for Richard. They just did spelled his name out, some of the kids, and cheering him on. Good to see. Actually not a bad play by Lapierre. Really nice one actually over to Giroux. Bissonnette up to Zach Brothers. Brothers back to Bissonnette. That's some good movement here by Chazy. And big booming kick. Good movement by Chazy. Bang, bang, bang. This is a lot of the reserves. And the starters playing out of position, but Bissonette with the ball for Chazy and taken down, but still stays on his feet. Showing his athleticism. Nice movement by Bissonette. I do like him out there. Over to Drew. It'd be nice to see the senior Drew pop one too. You know, he plays defense. And Richard had about a half a step when he had a one-on-one with the keeper. And that is not going to happen. Substitution going in for Lake Placid. We're at the 16:50 mark of this second half. Chazy leading a comfortable margin of 5-0. And I saw young Patrick Dwyer across the way, and he's getting his lucky penny. Ready for some playoff action. He's been a ball boy, and he's another future soccer player for the Chazy Eagles. So we told Patrick to get that penny shined and ready to go, because if Chazy goes to the Final Four, it'd be nice. Nice cut by Rogers. Nice cut, nice look to Zach Brothers. And Bissonette ends up with the ball. And good defense. And Mr. Botten calmly slides it to the near side over here to Lapeer. Lapeer looking out for Bissonette, but a little too much weight on the pass, and back to Botten for the Eagles, and he's going to go on the far side of the field to Jacob Kennedy. Another one of the seniors. Up to Drew. Drew going wide over to Justin Roy. And Kennedy up to Rogers. Rogers comes near side to Bouye. And Bouye stopped on a good defensive play. Bouye still huffing after the ball, but Lake Placid doing a good job. Rogers doing a better job of displacing him with the ball, but the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be a Lake Placid throw on the near side. Just inside of Lake Placid territory. And if I can stop myself from ball watching, I'll catch all this action, but nice ball right there by Bissonette. Trying to find Piron. And good defensive effort. Piron still after the ball. He really wants it. And Richard, get up front and they'll feed you the ball, dude. This crowd will go wild if... And Dylan Garrow, number 18, going to be going into the game momentarily. Number 13, Thomas Tebow, going into the game momentarily for Chazy. Bouye on top of the box here with some effort and not a bad shot. That was really nice work by Bouye, and also Brendan Ryan going to be going in for Chazy. Rogers coming off, Zach Brothers coming off, and Brett Giroux. So we'll see how these reserves do against a decent team like Lake Placid. Lake Placid is not bad. The only starter left out there on the field for field position is Botten. I think that's just to calm them all down. And a nice service. The ball does go wide, out of bounds. Okay, and Chazy with a goal kick. Botten taking it for the Eagles. Oh, nice skip on by Bissonette. Like I said, I like Bissonette out there. And Justin Roy with a quick throw on the far side of the field, deep inside the Lake Placid territory, gets it back to Jacob Kennedy. Kennedy trying to get it back up to Roy, but he lost possession. And you got it, I got it, and Lake Placid will have a throw-in inside their territory, the far side, of course. Oh, it's a good shot, actually. But too far. And Chazy get another goal kick. Actually, during this goal kick, I'd like to zoom in on that rooting section over there for Chazy. It's quite the collection of young fans. They usually get over there every evening and they have a blast, and they're very vocal, and it's nice to see the student body over in that one corner. They've been over there for several years. Different people, of course, but kind of nice to hear them cheering on the Chazy Eagles, the Chazy faithful. And back to the action area of Joey Bouye. Oh, nice move by Bouye. And just kicked downfield nonchalantly onto the foot of Alec Lapierre. Dylan Garrow getting a few touches on the ball over to Bouye. And Brennan Ryan getting a touch.
Still in now? Now it's on. White throw.
Ryan with a throw in. Well defended by Lake Placid. And Garrow trying to find Tebow, but that was a little bit too wide. And Alec Lapierre in a stopper position now. Trying to go wide. Finding Justin Roy. Roy's got some good moves over there, and he's showing the run right now. Ooh. Chazy reserves threatening Joey Bouye. Not a bad shot. Pretty good little left-footed shot by Joey Bouye. There's some back and forth action here. A little bit. The ball will go out of bounds. It's going to be a Chazy throw in. Clock is winding down. We got to be getting about to the 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. Chazy with a comfortable 5-0 lead over Lake Placid. They will go, well, one more game, I should say. Shouldn't be presumptuous, but we have to play Westport Thursday. And oh, here comes Bouye. Bouye can have a breakaway if he's got the legs for it. Oh, nice move by Bouye. Good touch and a good shot by Bouye. From distance, not a bad choice. Good job, good work. Good work by Chazy, not bad. Reserve showing their stuff out there. I like that. Dylan Garrow, middle of the field. Nice hustle by Lapierre right there to save that. That was a great save. Really nice work by Lapierre. Good hustle by Joey Bouye. And Justin Roy comes up with it. Roy putting on some speed, and he's going to call a foul against Roy. And Zach Brothers, number 3, ready to head back into the game. Okay, I mentioned earlier last night he had a great assist on Brandon Lawrence. One of Brandon Lawrence's 3 goals last night, so And Brett Drew ready to go back in. Headed out by Botten. If I quit ball watching, I would film this for you. Oh, nice cross. Lake Placid. Good defensive move by Botten just to clear it. And a foul on Chazy. Lake Placid, a pretty good spot here. Try to maybe put one on net. And we are at the 5-minute and 42-second mark. And Lake Placid, a pretty good spot. Oh, that is a good shot. Nice job by Blaze. Just a kind of, I don't know if that was going in, but Blaze was not taking any chances. And it was going to be a corner kick for Lake Placid. All right, Lake Placid on the corner kick. And he gets it right back, but a wasted opportunity for the Blue Bombers. A couple of substitutions for Lake Placid. Unfortunately, I cannot do 3 things at once, so I have missed a lot of these young men's names, not intentionally, believe me. It's just the way it was this evening. And we'll be wrapping up this game here in a few more minutes. Chazy will retain their undefeated streak this season. Their only blemish was a tie to Beatmantown in the Frankie Garrow Memorial Tournament early in the season. It goes down in the books as a tie. It was 1-1, and that was a great game. That's the only time that Chazy has been challenged really this season. And the other time was this Blue Bomber team here up in Lake Placid last month. But since then they have dismantled pretty much everybody in the league. And I must congratulate them once again for winning the Northern Soccer League Division II Championship regular season. And a good chance for Lake Placid, and Trent Blaze went diving on the ground and saving that one heroically, and some good defense by the Eagles, and Lake Placid coming right at him left and right. So Trent's probably going to be catching a little bit more business here for the last few minutes. Lake Placid coming at him with all cylinders against this reserve squad of Chazy. And that's a really nice pass from Justin Roy over to Zach Brothers. And Brothers right back to Roy. And everybody, of course, wants to see Richard Pilon score, but he's got the ball right now, but just not really deep enough to do anything with, and he gets dispossessed of the ball. Good defense by Giroux. Up to Dylan Garrow, going the far side over to Tebow. Tebow, not a bad move for Tebow, going into the middle of the field. Good ball. And Roy fighting for possession, and Lake Placid ends up kicking it to the head of Alec Lapeer, and he heads it back in. Joey Bouye hustling his tail off here this evening, making some things happen. Nice ball by Brothers. Oops. If I quit watching the game, we could video it. Ooh, and a hard tackle by Bouye. He will be called for a foul on that one. Lake Placid in a good spot to try to put one on the net. We're just about to the 1 minute mark left in this game. Chazy had 5-0. Brandon Lauren getting a hat trick. Barrier getting one. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to write down who got the other one. And oh, that goes right into the hands of Trent Blaze, and Lake Placid with a golden opportunity to break this shutout with just about less than a minute left now. Oh, beautiful kick by Blaze. I said I believe Lake Placid will be in Class C for the playoffs. They will be facing Sable Valley, Northern Adirondack, and Seton Catholic, and I believe they have beaten all of those teams during the course of the season, so they are more than likely going to be the #1 seed in that Class C Section 7 playoff match. And Chazy will finish out their senior night on October 16th, 2012 with a 5-0 victory over the Lake Placid Blue Bombers. And you have been watching Hometown Cable and viewer-supported network and a business-supported network. And we congratulate the Chazy boys once again for winning the regular season Northern Soccer League Division II championship, and they will be facing the Westport Eagles Thursday night, the 18th, for their final season game. And as Calvin always likes to say, that's the way it was.